Yo, what's good? It's your boy Taj. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm giving y'all a different video today. I'm doing the High School Musical, the musical the series tier list. Now, this is just my personal opinion. I don't want nobody getting offended. This is just my opinion. Let me know where you will put certain characters. But before we get started, yo, whoever do these lists, someone do an updated version for season 4. Like after season 4 comes out, like someone put all the characters on there and send it to me. Cause I definitely want to do an updated version. Cause some characters might change in terms of where I put them. But I think this gonna be fun. Cause I feel like a lot of y'all gonna be laughing at me. And I think a couple of my clips might be on Twitter. So, I'm already expecting that to happen. But before we start the list, I saw the promo pictures, like the character posters. I saw like the group picture, and I like them. That's all I got to say on that. Except the except the group picture, bro. EJ and Big Red are photoshopped in that picture, and it's really bad. Like you can tell it's photoshopped, especially like EJ's picture. Like it's really bad. Like they didn't even try to hide it. It's crazy, but that's all I got to say on that. Like it looks bad. But other than that, like the actual like character posters look really good, and it just made me realize, you know, what are we like 9 days now away from season 4? I'm not ready to say goodbye to my kids, not yet. But I saw the sneak peek as well. I got some words real quick, but let me start with the positive. I really enjoyed the OG cast from the movie singing their song, High School. What is it? High School Reunion. I really like the song. It's something that they would do in a movie. Like it sounded like HSM2, which they actually used the font for like how they introduced them on stage and stuff, and I thought it was good. But the part that pissed me off was Mac and Gina. Timeout. Gina ate that dance up. That's all I'm gonna say. She ate that number up. I'm gonna give baby girl her props. Y'all know Gina. That's my girl. I love Gina. But Mac on my list, bro. Mac is on my list. I'm not gonna like his character. I'm not gonna like him. He gives me arrogant because I'm an actor. I could do what I want vibes, and I don't like it, bro. You feel me? All I know is you better respect Gina's boundaries before Ricky had to hit you with that left hand. You feel me? You better ask EJ what it do. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, EJ experienced the left hand. You better ask around by my boy. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I enjoyed the number, but nah, that part pissed me off. I was like, nope, I'm not going like Mac. But I guess we'll see when the season come out. Yo, 9 days. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm gonna be stressed out, and not even because I gotta do reactions. I'm gonna be stressed out because I can't get on Twitter because I'm gonna get spoiled by something every day. Like I'm gonna have to stay off Twitter the whole time unless I post. Outside of that, I'm gonna have to get directly off. But yeah, let's get into this tier list, man. I'm hyped to get into this. You can see the tiers. We got best, great, good, okay, meh, and trash. Listen, y'all already know who going to listen. Y'all probably already know what's gonna happen in this list. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible. That's what I'm gonna try to do. All right. So who we got up first? Who we got up first? I don't remember his name. I think this Nini's dad or something like that. Marvin. I mean, he was meh. Like, he was kind of cringy. That whole storyline felt out of place, and I just don't care for it. So, eh. Like, he's in meh. We got JoJo. I love JoJo, but she was only in one episode. They didn't do much with her, and she was pretty meh. Like, I don't really, it wasn't nothing much to her character, to be completely honest. My boy Jack. I like Jack. Don't get me wrong. He was in one episode. Jack was okay. Like as a character, Jack was okay. I'll put Jack in okay. Jack was in okay. Jamie, we didn't see enough of him. Like even though Jack was only in one episode, he was entertaining and fun. and like you got a feel of his personality and stuff. But like Jamie, we didn't really get much with him either. But I prefer him over Nini's dad and JoJo, so I'm gonna put him above them. Got to crack the knuckles for this one. Oh, I've been waiting to get to these characters. Roman, Olivia, Andrew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they did y'all like this. Y'all are three talented singers and actors, but they did y'all dirty on this show. Howie, Lily, Anton was okay. Like he wasn't annoying. He was just eh. So I'm gonna move him first. I'm gonna put him in eh. Bro. But Lily and Howie, trash. Oh my gosh. Bro. Howie was always he was almost about to be in meh. But then I thought about how he was doing my girl Courtney like that, yo, and she was getting real insecure with him, and I don't like that. I gotta protect the queen, you feel me? Howie trash. Lily, I actually started rewatching season 3. Bro, when I tell you, I was cringing so hard at her scenes in that one episode, I felt like quitting life. I was like, bro, what is this? It was very bad. Really, really, really bad. I can't. It was really bad. She can sing though. Roman, incredible singer. You know, he gonna do his thing as Michael Jackson. And I've seen Olivia Rose in a couple other things, and she's really good in them. They were just wasted. I feel bad for them because I felt like they could have been treated better. Like the whole Mankeys plot was just stupid. Like they even made a joke about it in season 3. Like it didn't matter. It was a waste of time. And I felt like they wasted these 3 actors' time, to be completely honest. But it is what it is. What is this? Zachy Roy? He trash too. I ain't like him. Let me tell you something. I don't like Miss. I love Miss Jen, but I don't care for her love life. But Zachy Roy or whatever the hell his name is, he was aggravating. They had chemistry. I'm gonna give it to him. They had chemistry, but just him as a person, he was whack, bro. Like clown. Like the school rivalry thing, it was not that deep for you to be stealing props from the other school. If y'all had more money and a bigger budget, like no, that was whack. Stupid. I hate it. I hate it. Trash. Now we got Channing. Listen, I know some people might hate me. Listen, Channing, I thought was entertaining as hell. I like Channing. I thought he was funny. He served the purpose his character was supposed to serve. He wasn't supposed to be like this overly complex character. He was meant to be entertaining and fun. He's higher than Jack because he was in more than one episode. If Jack was in like a few, he would probably be in good. But Channing, I thought he was a good character. Like he was funny. He was a little annoying towards the end of the season, but like during the, the height of the show, like the height of the season, he was fine. Like I didn't hate him. But he was funny though. Like his dynamic with Corbin and like the kids, it was hilarious. I don't think he'll be back for season 4, but it would be funny if he just pop up for one scene. At least one or two. Lynn Bowen. Come here, Lynn. Come take a seat. Worst parent on the show. I'm sorry. You did not have to do my son like that. See, that's why I had to adopt Ricky. Because you saw how this boy was hurting with the divorce. Obviously, some time did go past. A few months went past. But anybody who's been through divorce knows that you just don't get over it quick. I have divorced parents. And I wasn't over it immediately after a few months. Shoot. I wasn't over it until like a couple years later. But Lynn didn't even try, bro. I'm gonna give her props for that one scene she had in the spring break episode. But outside of that, trash. I can't. No. She gotta go. She gotta go. My man Mike. Mike is okay. I like Mike. He's trying. Mike is trying. He's higher than Jack, though. He's trying. He's trying. I just hit my finger. God damn. He's trying. Dewey was okay, too. Matter of fact, Dewey was a man. I think, what's his name? Jason Earls. I think he peaked with Hannah Montana. No offense to him. I'm not, like, trying to come at him or whatever. But, like, I think he peaked in Hannah Montana. Like, he was funny in a couple moments. Like, when he was dancing during This On, I thought that part was funny. And the part with him and Ricky going back and forth was really funny. But outside of that, he was just there. Like, eh. My man Corbin. I'm being biased right now with Corbin Blue. That's my man. Like, Corbin Blue, he was great in season 3. I can't wait to see him in season 4. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, he's definitely the OG I care about the most. Him and Monique coming back. No offense to Lucas and them, but like those two specifically, especially the way that Disney did Monique for the third movie. If you know, you know. I'm not even gonna go into detail about it, but you know, it's good to see some redemption. My girl Val, man, Val was a good character. We got just enough of her, and I really enjoyed her. Like, I love McDonnelly, loved her in the zombie movies. I might be a little biased, but I thought she was a good character. We got just enough of her. We knew her personality. She was funny when she needed to be. She was Team Gina during the whole argument with EJ. So that gives her extra boost, you feel me? So, but I wish she's one of the 3 characters that I don't know if this is a hot take that I wish would have been around earlier. Like, if she was a senior in EJ's class and he wasn't the only senior, like Howie, I would swap out Howie for Val. Like, I like her way more. She was a more likable character, and I kind of wish we got more of her. I like Mr. Mazzaro. He's a good character. He's ahead of both. Nah, I like Val more than him. He's cool. I know a lot of people ship him and Miss Jen. I mean, I don't care about Miss Jen Love Life, so I have no opinion on the subject. But for me, he redeemed himself because like the first couple of episodes, I was like, yo, this man on my hit list. Why they gotta make the black guy the villain? Like, why he gotta get her fired and stuff? But he redeemed himself, so he good. But I like him. I hope we get a redemption scene with him and Ricky, like a parallel to him telling Ricky like, you don't show up for anybody, you know, you kind of just cruise and you don't take anything serious. That's pretty much what he told him. So I hope we have a parallel to that scene. I think it'll be cool, just to show Ricky's growth. But you know, Miss Jen, Miss Jen is great. I love Miss Jen. I know some people don't like Miss Jen, but I like Miss Jen. I love her. The best adult on the show, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest. She is. She's their parent. Like, she's their parent 100%. Like the way she came in season 3 for one episode and literally gave everyone advice and gave everything what they needed to hear and helped them out and stuff. Like, it was just really good. Whew. I've been waiting for this one. Mm. Nene, come take a seat. You up next. I might get a little loud, but Nene is the most overrated character I have seen in recent years. Like, out of all of these new age like teen dramas from like 2018, 2019 till now, she's easily probably top 3 most overrated characters. Bro, I do not understand why she's so popular. Outside of being played by Olivia Rodrigo, I don't understand why she's this popular. I really don't. It's really ridiculous at this point. Like, she's a good singer. I'll give her that. And you can tell what her storyline is. Like, I appreciate the arc and storyline that they told with her. Even though it wasn't the best. Like, it was pretty bland and just okay. But, I mean, she's like, if you genuinely like Nene and it has nothing to do with Olivia Rodrigo, let me know why you like her so much. Because I'm actually very curious. Like, this is no hate to her. I love her music. Like, this is nothing, against her. But her fans act like she's this character like that just can't be replaced. And it's like really irritating because I don't get it. I really don't get it. But please let me know. Like, if you like Nene, let me know. Because I really don't get it. But she's just okay. Like, I just don't get it. She's above Mike though. EJ. I know a lot of people are expecting me to put him in trash. I'm not gonna put him in trash. I'm gonna just go meh with EJ. Now here's the thing. If I was basing my opinion strictly off of me watching the show in real time and not counting season 3, he would be in trash because I didn't like him season 1 and 2. Couldn't stand him. But after season 3 came out and after I rewatched the show, I'm still not the biggest fan, but I think they mishandled his character. Like if you were gonna tell certain storylines with him, you should have just did it. Like he got canceled in like season one, and he was doing all this cringy stuff because Miss Jen said that he lacked emotion. And so like he was on that little arc. It was kind of funny. I enjoyed that in season one. I'm not gonna lie. It was funny. I give him his props for that. But then season two, the first half at least, like the storyline with him not knowing like what he's gonna do in terms of if he didn't get in Duke, and then the whole stuff with his dad. I actually thought that was interesting, and they actually had Mr. Mazzaro in it, so it was like this storyline that it felt like they was building up to something good, but then they dropped it to do Portwell, and it was just like, why would y'all do that? Like this was a good and unique storyline to tell, especially because he was the only senior character. Like no one else is gonna have this storyline yet. Now, obviously, Ricky and Courtney are gonna have this storyline, because they're getting ready to graduate. But they should have did it with him first, and then season three. By the time the story wrap up, it don't even feel important because his dad was barely, a part of his storyline. Like if you were going to have this whole thing with him and his dad, they were trying to pull a Nathan from One Tree Hill, and they failed miserably. It just did not work. So I gotta put him in man. I'm trying not to be biased because I want to put him in trash because I don't care for EJ at all. But it is what it is. My boy Seb. I love my man Sebi. My man Sebi. First of all, Joe is an amazing singer. Uh, I love him dearly. But like Seb is just a lovable character. Like I think he's a really good character, but that's all I can give him. Like he doesn't have, you know, crazy storylines. Matter of fact, I don't even think he has a storyline. Like he got like a plot in one episode when they were trying to do the whole birthday thing for Carlos. But then again, that was more Gina thing than his. So it's like I don't know. But he's a good character. Like he serves his purpose. Like Seb is there to be funny and charming and stuff, and he does it well. He's ahead of Val though. I love Val still, but Big Red, another one. He's there to be Ashlyn's boyfriend and Ricky's best friend. And I like Big Red a lot, but that's pretty much it with his character. Like they did the whole Boz storyline, which that was the funniest. I think that's the funniest moment of the show. Like the end of season three with the with the documentary trailer. Like how did he squeeze Big Red in for a talking heads? And that's the only part he's gonna be in when people see the documentary too. Like they're not gonna people gonna wonder who he is. Like he just popped up at the end and was just like, I'm by. Like what the like no man. It was hilarious, but it's just like that storyline would have worked better if they would have actually gave him some focus and actually did it on screen instead of doing it off screen. So I don't know. I'm conflicted with this one because I love Seb and Big Red, but I can't put them higher than just good, in my opinion. Maddox is great. I love Maddox. She's going above Miss Jen. I'm sorry. I don't need to say anything else. She's going above Miss Jen. Her and Jet had one of the best stories that the show has ever done. It was nice to see a relationship storyline done that wasn't like romantic, and it was about siblings. And their one storyline was more interesting than what the majority of these characters got in their whole time on the show. And that's sad. That's really sad. But I love Maddox. She's adopted by me. She's my daughter. I adopted Maddox. Jet is adopted by me too. I just want y'all to know because his parents did him dirty with the meds, even though he didn't have like ADD or ADHD or something like that. They tried to hurt my boy, and I don't appreciate it. But Jet next. Jet is great too. Like great additions. And Jet and Maddox are the other two characters that I wish we had earlier on. Like they fit in so well in season three. I wish we had them for the entire show. And the fact that Sailor actually, auditioned for Nene, like, can y'all think about that for a minute? Like, how weird would it have been for her to play Nene? I think she would have ate that role up though. Like, I keep it a buck with you. I think she would have ate it up. It would have been really interesting to see. But I'm happy she's playing Maddox though. But I wish those two were introduced a lot earlier. Now we're getting to the core five. I gotta say goodbye to my kids. I don't like it. I really don't like it. All right, we got Carlos. Carlos is great. The funniest character on the show. The funniest character in season three. Like, I think he peaked, like, peak comedy was in season three from him. He was hilarious. That's the funniest he's ever been. And I love Carlos. Carlos is great. He's above Jet and Maddox, though. Can the thing? Thank you. Damn. Anyway, he's above them too. He's been around longer. He had the storyline about body image, which is why I can't wait to see season four to see if they continue it. Because if they do a really good job, he might move up to best. He's him, Jet, and Maddox, and one more character that I'm about to do now. They can arguably be up there if their story, if they get more story in season four. So we'll see. But Ashlyn, baby girl, I love Ashlyn. She a little cringy sometimes. Hold on, do I love her more than Jet and Maddox though? No, I'm sorry. I love them more. No offense. I love you, Julia, but no offense to no offense to Ashley, but I love them too as characters more. But Ashlyn's a great character. I remember watching the show in real time, like when it was just season one. I was like, man, if they get renewed and give her more to do, like she'll be one of the better characters on the show. I always felt like she deserved more. Season two started in that direction and they kind of dropped it, but then season three they went full throttle with her storyline, her discovering her sexuality, and that's definitely going to continue in season four. So I'm hyped for it. But yeah, she's a great character. Courtney, Queen Courtney, yeah, she's the best. She's up there. You already know where Ricky and Gina going, but I just wanted to talk about Courtney. Courtney's another one where I was like, if they actually give her something, she could be one of the best characters on the show. And I saw someone talking about this on Tumblr or Twitter, but someone said like Nene leaving was one of the best things that can happen because it allowed Courtney to shine more. Because let's be honest, Courtney was the black sidekick. She was. That's what she was for the first two seasons. Season two, they started giving her a little bit more, but I felt like season three, she really came into her own as a character. Like I always enjoyed her. I always thought she was entertaining. Like she was funny. She can sing. But season three really put her at the top in terms of character development. Like, and the fact that it's going to continue in season four, I'm so hyped for that. Gina, Gina's up here. Listen, listen, listen. No, you're ahead of Courtney. Gina was probably my favorite character when I first started watching the show. Like season one, I didn't like that Ricky was roped up with this stupid love triangle, so I was just like, eh, I don't know how I feel about this. But as as the year when season two came out, I rewatched season one and then I started liking Ricky more. And then realizing how much I had in common with him, he became my favorite character. But Gina was definitely number one at first. I'm letting you know now. But we get to see her mom this upcoming season. Season two was rough for baby girl. She was just going through it. Her mom was gone. You know, she was watching Ricky with another girl, which she got her payback in season three because Ricky was crying in the goddamn bunk bed. I'm still on that. I remember when my clip went viral on Twitter. Y'all was y'all was posting the hell out that. But it was true though. Like my man was crying. I'm gonna get to Ricky in a minute. But Gina probably Ricky, Gina, and Courtney are the best developed characters in the show. They are. And I'm about to put Ricky up there now. But y'all know my son, my son Richard, like, come on. He's number one for me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he's number one. He. Do I need to say more? Like, he's number one. The best developed character on the show. We got his arc from beginning to end, and we get to see how it wraps up in season four. The only thing I wish we had with him, I don't think his mom is going to be in season four, which is okay because I'm starting to think Miss Jen replaced him, replaced Lynn in that role, because based on the trailer, it seemed like her and Ricky are like really close. So I guess we'll get like a mom and son dynamic with them, which I actually wouldn't be against. I'd actually like it, but yeah, that's my list. You know, that's my list. You know, I hope I didn't offend anyone. I don't want the Nene fans and the Josh Livias coming at me. Listen, I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not. If you don't like my list, I don't care. There's a few characters that I feel like if they have really good storylines in season 4, they'll move up. Like I said it about Jet Maddox, Carlos, and Ashland. Like if they finish their storyline strong, yeah. The only thing I need answered about Jet and Maddox, I need to know their last name. I need to know, like, in terms of them being mixed, like whose mom, like we know Maddox is older, so like did one of her parents leave and they married Jet's mom or dad? Like, what's the situation that happened? I need to know that. And also, what grade are they in? Like, like what grade are they in? Cause Jet was hanging out with Ricky and them all season in season 3, so I'm guessing he's somewhere in between, like junior, maybe a sophomore, I guess, but I don't know. And then Maddox, she might be EJ's age, which I don't like that. And you cannot convince me that she's older than Ricky. I can't buy that. So nah. But this my list. You know, I think I did a good job with it. I definitely want someone to do an updated version so I can do the season forecast. Cause I got a feeling I'm gonna like Danny. We didn't get Emmy, Alex and Emmy on here, and they would have been in the just okay because we didn't get a lot of them. My biggest thing with Emmy and Alex, why weren't they in the Color War episode? Like, I get they weren't able to do Camp Prom because that was more for the older kids, and when they went camping in the woods in episode 3, I get those, but like, why weren't they allowed to participate in Color War? Like, that's really random. Like, you would think everybody at the camp is doing Color War. Why weren't they in that episode? It made no sense. But yeah, that's my tier list. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm a little tired. My mouth is dry. I don't know what's going on today. I might be getting sick. I hope not, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching, and let me know where you would put all these characters. I think I got it pretty spot on for the people who watch my videos, but let me know how y'all feel. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.